I can't be the only one this excited that it's Independence Day. Nigeria, you are much older now. I think it's time you start acting your age. You are 61 years old. You are no longer a baby. African royalty. Okay? It's giving I should be married, but I'm not. Pretty sure if I went back to Nigeria like this right now, it would be 2 days and I'd be married. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today is a special day. Nigeria just turned 61 years old and I don't know how to act. Congratulations, Nigeria! Grow up, but congratulations! I feel like I can finally say that we are growing up though, so I don't want to be too hard on Nigeria today. If I had to list every single thing I love about Nigeria, we would be here for a very long time. I'm going to keep it very cute and, straightforward. I will be the first one to say it. It is not exceptionally easy being Nigerian. It's not. In fact, it's very frustrating. Today, I won't be going into details as to why it's generally tough, but I'm so thankful though for this moment in time in history. I feel that finally the narrative of Nigeria and Africa as a whole is shifting for the better. And a huge reason behind this is because Africans are finally controlling the narrative of our stories. We're finally behind the lens as photographers. The Afrobeats genre is doing impressive things globally and on the charts. More African writers are being celebrated and recognized for their work, and so forth. Anyways, Nigerians are resilient people. It's undeniable, and as much as we are resilient, we are also very fragile beings. And I feel that we need to celebrate that as much. We don't need to observe how resilient we are in the face of hardship all the time. Because frankly, I feel it encourages those who have their foot on our throats to press on even harder, to keep us on the ground. However, it is that same resilience that makes us Nigerians who we are. I'm telling you guys, Nigerians dominate everything. Everywhere we go. We never settle for the bare minimum results. If you went to space right now, there are Nigerians that have cracked the space language and the codes up there. Hanging out with aliens, eating jollof rice, dancing. We're everywhere. We are boundless people, limitless, confident, beautiful. I'm Nigeria and I mean there are over 500 languages and unique dialects spoken in Nigeria. About 300 ethnic tribes exist in Nigeria. By the way, a term I would love for us Nigerians to stop using: tribes and Africans as a whole. Sometime last year, I was having this conversation with the owner of an African art gallery in San Diego, and he said to me, Africans need to stop using the term tribes. It's a very divisive word. Instead, he says we should replace tribes with civilizations. Urhobo, Ijaw, Isoko, Yoruba, Hausa, Tiv. These were all civilizations before colonizers came and did colonizing things. In Nigeria, the term cultural appropriation doesn't exist. And that is such a beautiful thing because it's one Nigeria. I can wear an outfit from northern Nigeria, western Nigeria, and I won't be accused of appropriating anyone's culture. Because of how rich the country is, it's like having access to an extensive buffet constantly. You could just pick a little bit of Tiv over here, a little bit of Ijaw, a little bit of Urhobo on my plate, a little bit of Yoruba. We just borrow and complement each other as Nigerians, and that is something we need to focus more on. as opposed to our differences, like, oh, you're not from my tribe. What tribe? It's one Nigeria. I love how most of our parents raise us. Emphasis on most of our parents. It's not until you leave Nigeria that you might appreciate how your parents raise you. It's really not until I left Nigeria I appreciated my culture on a much larger scale. Like, wow, I'm so happy I was raised in Nigeria as opposed to whatever country. The principles and confidence they instill in us, that's Nigerian and African pride that is unmistakable. Hate y'all, love y'all. Hate y'all, love y'all. But these days, I think I love you guys like way more. Nigerian men aren't perfect. No man is perfect. And the Nigerian man is especially not perfect, okay? I said my truth and I got it out there. Now!
Nigerian men aren't perfect.
But my goodness, do they know how to take care of a woman? For example, I never knew the term 50-50 existed. I didn't know what that was until I moved to the United States of America. That wasn't a thing I even used in my vocabulary. It's still a thing I don't use in my vocabulary, but the men here in this country are very different. And they shamelessly always want to bring up 50-50. A lot of them. Not around me, because I barely date. But it's peak out here, guys. Even when I go out on a night out or I'm at a restaurant with my Nigerian male friends, I mean platonic friends, they get pissed off when I bring out my debit card around them. These guys don't let me pay for anything. I mean, anything.
What are you doing? Like, I'm the man. I got you.
And that's what I like. That's what I'm used to. You marry a Nigerian man, he will probably not ask you for your share of the rent. He probably isn't asking you for your share of your children's school fees either. You won't even have conversations like this. Of course, you have to consider what generation the Nigerian man you're dealing with was born. Some Nigerian men out there that will make you pay for things, and I'm pretty sure there are a lot of dusty Nigerian men out there. Even if he doesn't have a lot, a Nigerian man that wants to impress you will go that extra mile. You guys can be more romantic, in my opinion.
Baby gay, I want to marry you. See front, see back, see yansh. You are the light of my world.
Nigerian man, it doesn't hurt if you cook for your ladies. How many Nigerian men out there cook for their ladies? Put your hands up. Zero. I don't see any of your hands up. When you're with a real Nigerian G, you can entirely rest in your feminine. Get ready to cook a lot for him though. Nigerian men love to eat. I'm talking pounding yam 24/7. Soup. And of course, Nigerian men be cheating though. And you guys be cheating on a different scale. That is my major problem with you guys. If you guys didn't cheat so much, maybe by now I wouldn't be single out here in these streets. Mind you, I'm not saying Nigerian men are the only ones who cheat, okay? I'm saying Nigerian men stand out in everything they do. Now, even though I don't necessarily see myself ending up with a Nigerian man, I won't be surprised at the end of the day if I do end up with one at the same time. He was made specifically for me, and he doesn't cheat. Basically, no one makes me feel like a princess or a queen as much as Nigerian men do. One of the richest and most diverse cultures in the entire world. And this manifests in the variety of food options we have available across the country. When you visit Nigeria, make sure you try our Nigerian jollof rice, standard egusi soup and pounded yam. Starch and owo, that's my tribal food. Amala and ewedu, yam porridge, suya, Moi moi! Everything! In Nigeria, the food is as rich as the people. And the proof is in the sauce. Or should I say soup? As a Nigerian, I will be the first one to say it. We are proud people. Nigerians are very proud people, naturally, and that pride is not dying, okay? It is the very force of who we are. To us, regardless of the current events, current economic or socio-economical hardships we are facing, to us, our country is number one. And you can't tell us nothing else. A family friend of mine once told me, and it's really stuck out, he said, AB, a developed Nigeria would be the best country to live in. Think about it. And I was like, you were absolutely right. As a Nigerian, I've realized people often mistake my Nigerian confidence for unruly pride. For example, when I share my future ambitions, sometimes people think I'm dreaming too big. It's called dreaming while being Nigerian. The way I walk and talk, often they don't understand that my pride in who I am comes from knowing who I am. And many things I witnessed when growing up back home is one of my greatest fuels. And I bet many of us Nigerians out there can relate. Confidence in a Nigerian is what people might mistake for arrogance. I'm guessing that belief and faith in ourselves is why we are the #1 most educated immigrant group in all of the United States. And that's one example on how Nigerians represent the term Black excellence.
Giant of Africa.
Despite our complex and painful history, we are unshakable. And we must begin the work of healing from our nation's traumatic past and ongoing trauma, so that we can achieve the future that we deserve. Now, globally, Nigerians are setting trends and breaking records. Honestly, what a time to be alive as a Nigerian. It's spectacular. I'm inspired. I am in awe of what we're doing, what we're going to do. I was in awe, especially last year when we all came together and fought for that one cause, end SARS, and we all know what that represents. On this Independence Day, I am more proud than ever to be Nigerian. My passport is green, my passport is green, my passport is green.